Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back again with another video. Today, we're live talking all things Arsenal as Arsenal played a friendly with Watford behind closed doors at Sobha Reality, which is our training ground. It's kicking off our preseason friendlies as Arsenal already traveled to Singapore today ahead of our preseason tour for the 2025-26 season, as we're so close to the season beginning. Let me go ahead and cue the intro and we'll get straight into the video. First things first, everyone, do make sure to check out my previous videos if you haven't already. I give you guys the latest Arsenal transfer news only using credible sources, as well as giving you guys live updates on the situation of Victor Gyökeres and why Christian Mosquera has yet to be announced officially by the club. With that being said, let's get started with today's updates. Arsenal beat Watford 2-0 in a behind closed doors friendly, kicking off our preseason at the Sobha Reality Training Ground. The goal scorers are unknown, but it is an understanding that most first teamers did take place in the friendly. When the goal scorers are disclosed and more information is underway, I will provide that information. But at the moment, the friendly was played at 12 noon today at Sobha Reality Training Ground, and Arsenal beat Watford 2-0. Moving forward in terms of why Christian Mosquera has yet to be announced. Yesterday, I did mention to you guys that the Arsenal media team messed up David Price in terms of the media leaks. Up on Getty Images, you guys saw a picture of Christian Mosquera mistakenly posted on Getty Images when it was the announcement for Noni Madueke coming from Chelsea. With the Christian Mosquera situation, Ryan Taylor Sports mentions that his absence in the preseason tour is because the Arsenal are still waiting for the deal to be formally ratified. There's certain paperwork that still needs to be exchanged between the two clubs, and the player can still join the tour at a later date. Despite earlier reports today in terms of the friendly, initially it was reported by AFC Fixture News that Arsenal beat Watford 3-0, but Tom Canton just disproved that not long ago that it was 2-0. So I just wanted to clarify that as well. And unfortunately, there's no further information on who the goal scorers were, as it was a preseason friendly behind closed doors. Maybe Arsenal will drop behind closed doors video. They did do that previously last season, so maybe we'll get some updates from the club directly. Moving forward to the Christian Mosquera situation, it was just confirmed right before I went live by Matt Morato that all documents for Christian Mosquera's move to Arsenal have now been completed, with only his signature left, so he can still join Arsenal on this Asia tour either tomorrow or whenever. There's no issues with his medical, as Team News and Ticks did say that there were possibly issues with his medical. He didn't really go into the specifics of it due to medical confidentiality, but everything is okay now with the Christian Mosquera documents being exchanged and completed. It's just waiting now on the player's signature, so he can join Arsenal on the tour. Moving forward on the Gyökeres situation, in terms of the squad that I am going to go through on the 30-man squad that's joining in the Singapore tour, Arsenal hope to have Victor Gyökeres on the flight to the Asia preseason tour, with Mikel Arteta very keen and insisting on him having most of his signings before the tour began. However, talks are still continuing at an advanced stage with Sporting Lisbon, and I know after this signing, we are not going back to do business with Sporting Lisbon. And I know they even did the same thing when Bruno Fernandes left Sporting Lisbon with Manchester United. And the Gunners are hoping the Swede can feature before the squad return back to London. So same thing, like similar thing with the Christian Mosquera situation. Victor Gyökeres and Mosquera are set to join Arsenal at a later date in Singapore in the Asia preseason tour. Arsenal Academy goalkeeper Lucas Nygaard was not selected for Arsenal's Asia preseason tour as he's a candidate for a potential loan move. The clubs are yet to be determined on where he could be going out on loan, which is why he's not in the squad. I am going to go through the squad now, the 30-man squad, on who traveled to the Asia tour as of now. Keep in mind, I already mentioned that um, some of the players that did not travel. Carl Hein as well did not travel on Arsenal's Asia preseason tour because he's nursing a thumb related injury. The goalkeeper is expected to leave Arsenal on a permanent move this summer. Future club yet to be determined. Gabriel Jesus has also not traveled. He's staying in London with the rest while the rest of the squad go on the preseason tour. He's continuing to recover, as we know, from his knee surgery and doing physio and rehabilitation in London. And that news was brought to you by Ryan Taylor Sport today. Arsenal have named two 15-year-olds in their traveling squad for the tour. Attacking midfielder Max Dowman, who we know is an up-and-coming prospect, and defender Marley Salmon. Marley Salmon, if you guys watch the academy, you know how good he is. He's a big talent. It's great to see him with Max Dowman with the first team on tour. And both of them are traveling with the squad to Asia. Confirmed, this is Arsenal's 30-man squad for the Asia preseason tour. Goalkeepers are Raya, Kepa, Arrizabalaga, Tommy Setford, Alexei Roja, Fedorshenko, William Saliba, Ben White, Gabriel Magalhaes, Timber, Kivior, Zinchenko, Calafiori, Lewis Kelly, Josh Nichols, Marley Salmon from the academy. Midfielders are Odegaard, Norgard, Marino, Lakonga, Zubamendi, Declan Rice. There's no longer concerns with Declan Rice having a minor knock. He's suitable to travel, and he did travel with the squad. Louis Copley from the academy. Forwards are Saka and Martinelli. We're still waiting on Gyökeres to travel, as you guys know. Arsenal have included 8 players in the 30-man squad that traveled to Asia's preseason tour. Tommy Setford, Alexia Roja, Fedoroshenko, Josh Nichols, Marley Salmon, Louis Copley, Ismail Kabia, Max Dowman, and Andre Harriman Anus. We wish the best of luck to the academy kids that traveled and to the entire 30-man team that have traveled so far to go to the Asia tour. It's nice to see Arsenal traveling to Asia again, as we once did around 2014 to 2015. Safe flight to the Arsenal team, and the preseason tour I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to see how our new signings do and how Arsenal will integrate with this team. How and I'm looking forward to see how we do in preseason. It's not long to go now till the official season starts, so I'm looking forward to it. I am going to be doing watch-alongs for the games. We're starting off with AC Milan, where Arsenal will wear their away kit for the first time. So I'm looking forward to seeing that with our players repping the away kit, the new away kit. We did see leaks already of the blue and the stripes coming down, but I also do want to talk about the media pass again. Those of you guys that haven't already purchased the media pass, I'm telling you guys over and over again, this is the best bang for your buck here if you're looking to watch the preseason friendlies that we are going underway with. On the 23rd of July, the price will increase to 15 quid. Right now it's 10 quid, and it includes the 2 Emirates Cup games. On this upcoming Wednesday, Arsenal will play AC Milan in Singapore, and then Arsenal play Newcastle in Singapore. Then Arsenal travel from Singapore to Hong Kong for a North London derby. Then we come back to London for the 2 Emirates Cup games, Arsenal versus Villarreal, and Arsenal versus Athletic Club, where Nico Williams will feature. against us, of course. So our 5 preseason games, you can get them all to watch live streamed for 10 quid. That's the early bird pricing. But after the 23rd of July this month, the price does increase to 15 quid and does not include the 2 Emirates Cup games against Villarreal and Athletic Club. So, as someone that's honest and tells you guys always get the best bang for your buck, I highly suggest buying this media pass if you're looking to watch the games instead of relying on IPTV streams or Twitter streams that lag often. This is not too expensive. I think it's a good deal. It's literally two quid each game. So I think this is the best you're gonna get. This is all I have for you guys today in terms of injury updates on players that did not travel to Asia, players that are resting in London ahead of the uh, Asia preseason tour, and Arsenal beating Watford 2 goals to nil, which is good. Good way to start this preseason tour off with a bang, with a win. The documents are now being prepared for Christian Mosquera. The final steps are nearly complete, so nothing to worry about him failing his medical or anything. The Spaniard will officially become an Arsenal player. We don't know yet what number he's going to wear, but him and Victor Gyökeres are expected to join Arsenal in the preseason tour in Asia. As I mentioned yesterday, Noni Madueke will not be traveling to Asia because he did feature in some of the games in the Club World Cup. Arsenal did reach an agreement and understanding that he would rest for 10 days before he does rehabilitation efforts in London, and the season will start then. So he's not going to be joining in this Asia tour. And same thing with Gabriel Jesus. He just had knee surgery in the summer. He's going to continue rehab and physiotherapy in London. Karl Hein nursing a thumb injury, but he's expected to be permanently sold this summer window. And then I did mention the academy kids that have traveled. I wish them the best of luck. These are the games where you're going to see the academy kids play and get some game time under their belt, which is good. Max Dowman and Marley Salmon are 2 noteworthy players in the academy that it's good to see them join the first team. And, even the first team, the experienced players in the first team can give these kids some form of leadership and, mentorship, which is good to see. So despite earlier reports, as I mentioned earlier in my stream, Arsenal beat Watford 2 goals to nil in a behind closed doors friendly today at Sobha Reality Training Center before the 30-man squad travels to Asia. I wish them all safe travels, and I'll be back tomorrow with another Arsenal transfer update stream. If you haven't already clicked like on the video, do make sure to like the video. Check out my previous videos if you haven't already. Yesterday, Arsenal unveiled Noni Madueke wearing the number 20, formerly Jorginho's number, and wish him all the best at Arsenal when called upon. Now that he is wearing the Arsenal kit, I want all our players to do well and excel. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Enjoy the sunshine while it lasts, and have a wonderful time with your family. Not long to go now till the midweek games where Arsenal will kick off the preseason tour playing AC Milan in Singapore. Best of luck to all the traveling fans going to Asia. I hope you have a wonderful time seeing this team and cheering on this team, more importantly. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Adios.